everyone. Excuse me. All right. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. I gotta get my shit together.
Do it. Get your shit together.
Rachel! Rachel! Where the fuck is my chai latte? God damn it, Rachel!
What?
I don't. It's just like be like the snooty fucking person. Oh great! I get onto the. Oh okay. Well now I think it's just fate because we were talking about it. As we always do this podcast, I load the Twitch stream on to my Xbox. It's on my TV, so I can see the comments. And we were talking like I need to replay Red Dead 2. Sure enough, there's a fucking ad for Red Dead 2 that I'm watching. So it's just fucking fate that I need to replay Red Dead 2.
Nice.
Such an amazing game. If you have, oh yeah, because now it's out for PC.
I have Red Dead 1, but not 2.
Yeah, because it's mine.
I have my own copy. I just need to give you yours back.
Oh, it's just like
I still have yours.
I know. I was like, wait, when did you? Never mind.
I got it for Christmas last year.
Why'd you? Never mind.
Because I kept forgetting to give you yours back.
Yeah, never mind, doesn't it? Well, yeah, and all the fucking situation that happened.
Yeah.
It was at the other house that flooded.
Yeah.
It's fucking. Anywho, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me put Red Dead 2 on the pile since I already beat fucking all the zombie maps and all the Easter eggs on Black Ops 4. Finally fucking beat tags. I'm so sad that the Ether storyline is done in that, but it was a good send off. Good send off. Anyway, I guess we can also say there's another prediction because Vlas predicted off camera that in 5 years I probably have sleeve tattoos because I just got another another tattoo Saturday.
Nice.
That number 2. It's not done yet, but number fucking 2. But I'm gonna take a break.
What are you doing? She's just rolling around on my bed.
I'm knocking all your shit down again.
No, it's my dog, not my cat. What? What? I see you. Come here.
I want your bed to smell like me.
Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. Come down off the bed. Nope. I'm just staying on the bed.
She don't like you. She's like, no, it's my bed now, bitch. Go fucking sleep.
Pretty much. She hogs the bed.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. I had fucking 2 pits. And one slept in my room. They sleep right in the middle of the motherfucking bed. And you get like this much cover that barely covers you, and you're sitting there freezing and shivering, and your pillow is all you got, and you're just like,
yep.
Dog's fucking warm as hell.
And
if you try to take more blankets, they freak out and they fucking step on you and they go back to sleep.
Yup.
Anyway. Welcome to Apollicast episode 10. 10 fucking episodes. Holy shit, we're in the double-digit region now.
Right? I honestly didn't think we'd do more than like 3.
Well, no, I have the passion for it.
Our
mini episode doesn't...
Yeah, the little mini episode we did last Friday?
That's
Friday?
a separate...
That was separate.
Yeah, Halloween.
Was it like Halloween? Yeah, it was like
before
right
Halloween.
Near Halloween, yeah. It's like a little bonus.
That doesn't count. It's like our first little bonus. We might start doing that where we'll have a mini episode, be like an hour long. We'll jump right into a game. Just where you get, it's like a bonus for you lovely people. But speaking of games, our topic today is bugs and glitches that make people bitches. Fuck, I did not plan for that to rhyme, but
I couldn't fit that in the title.
Right. No, it's fine. Because I think we were talking about this. We played, I think it's when we streamed. I streamed on my channel on Halloween. We're playing Dead by Daylight together. and we were off camera. We were kind of just talking about uh, just how people fucking react over a game that has bugs and glitches on its launch date.
Mhm.
And then when it finally gets an update, people are still bitching and moaning like, "Oh, it should have been day one.
Yeah.
I paid $60." I see that comment. I paid $60. I paid this much. I paid that much. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you paid the company, not the employees.
Yeah.
They got a fraction of that. So you're welcome. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about. I got two major games. One Vlast already knows about, and another one that's gonna shock him, possibly. And he's got a couple as well. So I'll go ahead and I'll start with the number one game I want to talk about is uh for those of you who don't know, I am a huge pro wrestling fan. I've been a pro wrestling fan since I was 11, so I've been a pro wrestling fan for 13, 14 years. Still watch WWE once, I still watch WWE. I'm subscribed to the network, so of course you buy the video games because it's why not. So the latest game is WWE 2K20, and this game was highly anticipated. And when it came out, it had a bunch of bugs, glitches. It was just a mess. It was a train wreck. People bitching on social media. This game sucks. Stick with 2K19. It's better. Yeah, the graphics suck. I hate. That's the number one thing that drives me fucking crazy. Graphics. Nobody judges anything by gameplay. It's by graphics. The
Graphics aren't
graphics look like
everything.
exactly. That's why fucking Nintendo. Like I'll take it back to the fucking 80s. The Genesis and the fucking Nintendo Entertainment System (NES). Genesis was 16-bit. Just meant the graphics were better, but not every fucking game that came out for that console was amazing. It's the same thing now. Everybody's just judging everything based on graphics. They don't judge it based on story, characters, gameplay. It's just nope, nope. The graphics look like garbage. Game sucks. Meanwhile, people are like, but no, 2K20 had a lot of graphics. There's a lot of videos of it. I've played the game, and yes, there's a couple bugs. I've had a ladder fall through the ring. It was just lying on the ground. It just fell through the ring, and then it appeared outside the ring. Guess it fucking pulled the Houdini or Chris Angel. Uh, I did a mixed tag team. It was a male and female versus male and female. The fucking male attacked my female tag team partner and got himself disqualified on purpose.
What?
Yeah, I was like, what? And I got an achievement for it. I started laughing.
You got an achievement for that?
Yeah, complete a match without doing any finishers or signatures.
Oh my god.
I'm like, okay.
That's great.
I was like, I just started laughing. I couldn't believe it because it's just out of the blue. Yeah, sometimes the targeting sucks, that kind of stuff, but it's still a work in progress. The number one thing when I was looking up reviews for this game on Amazon before I bought it was, this game sucks. I can't believe I paid this much money for it. I'm just stick with 2K19. It's so much better. It's the definitive WWE game. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very good game. 2K19 was a very good game. Saying it's perfect, there's still a couple bugs in it. That game's been out for a year. Like I played it the day before I bought 2K20, and my character got stuck in the fucking ropes, and I could not get out. It's like the ropes fused with him, and I'm like,
What?
this is the best WWE game. There's no bugs still, and it's been out for a year. Bullshit. Now 2K20, as we're talking about it right now. Well, I'm talking about it right now. They've had their first update. Now 2K announced, I think about a week ago, that in 2 weeks they're going to have major updates happening to fix all these problems.
Yeah.
People's reactions. Some were like, yay, oh, thank you. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Majority, this is bullshit. It should have happened day one. Motherfucker, how the fuck are they supposed to know? They're not going to release the game and like, all right, the game's all packed up. All right, they're going to go buy it. Oh, wait, we forgot there's bugs in the game. Ugh, it's glitches, man. Ah, well, you know, they don't know about this because then people go, this is why social media has become something like this. People complain about it on social media. They bitch and moan. The developers go in and like, oh, yeah, there is a bug. Let's fix that. Instead of bitching and whining about it, say, dear, like, hey, I was playing the game and this happened. Just wanted to let you know. No, it's just they become a bunch of whining bitches. Oh my god, oh my god, my character's face looks like fucking somebody took a fucking sander to it. It's all fucking fucked up. The funniest one, actually, some of the glitches are fucking hysterical. I saw before I bought the game, where like one person had like a very droopy eye that went down to his fucking mouth, and I was like,
Oh my god.
I was laughing my ass off.
That's hilarious.
And I told the last one where like I was playing the game, I was just playing a exhibition, which is just the norm, like the gameplay that always goes with it, where you can just make your own matches and just play them. Um, I had they're doing the entrances, and there's the ring with two default and a referee in the middle while the entrances are going around. It's like a dark screen. I had it once where half the audience was gone. I was just like, oh, I guess they found out
Half
because
the
I was
audience
facing.
is gone. They're like, yeah, they got bored, left.
I was like, wow. I was actually I made a joke like, wow, this is actually a real WWE live event. Half the room get fucking bored when they see this guy walk out because they said a guy that nobody likes. So I was like, well, I guess that tells me.
Nice.
I just start laughing. So some glitches are funny as shit. Like, don't
That's
bitch about
great.
it. It's I think it's mostly the graphics. Now, a lot of these games nowadays, look at example like WWE 2K20, Borderlands 3, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They have a little thing on the side on the top right corner that says 4K high definition, meaning if you play it on a 4K TV or like I have an Xbox One X, the 4K graphics are enabled. So yeah, the graphics look a little bit better to me because I have the 4K capability. And I guess if you're playing on an Xbox One S or a regular, or if you actually have one like I did for 6 years, the first Xbox One, yeah, it's gonna not look like 2K20, 2K19's. But if you kind of put those games side by side, 2K19's graphics were dark. I felt like there was like somebody like took the light, like like in movies with the lighting, and they put like a
Mhm.
fucking piece of paper over it, so it's like it kind of leaves a shadow, which kind of makes it look realistic.
What lighting
2K20,
budget? There's
2K20,
a
they just like
lighting
they took
budget?
yeah, there's a lighting budget, but yeah, it's just like the graphics are a little bit lit up, and yeah, some of the wrestlers, like one wrestler looks like a fucking like the wrestler who's supposed to be is like she's super hot, but in the game it's like oh my god, it's like botched plastic surgery.
Botch plastic surgery.
I saw her, I was like, oh my god, oh, oh. Get away from me, nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel.
Oh god, it's bad. If I could find a
Is it
screenshot, you like,
really?
if I could find a picture of her, you'd be like, ooh, and then the picture of the gameplay. Oh my god, get away! Like the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Man, I
Jeez.
like the graphics look the same to me. I don't know, and I don't judge games based on graphics. I judge it based on gameplay.
Yeah.
After this latest update, some of the bugs have been fixed. So it's more playable. And the main reason why I bought 2K20 was for the new story mode. Because I loved 19s where you're playing as an independent wrestler who gets signed to NXT, which is their WWE's developmental. But you get attacked by a masked stranger, and then suddenly WWE decides not to take you to NXT. Then you start a feud with Triple H, who's the COO in the game
Yeah.
in the wrestling storyline. So you're having a feud with the man who's somewhat running the company, and you're trying to make your way up to the top. That storyline was cool. This one has not one but two wrestlers, a male and a female, best friends who in the beginning of the game you realize are going into the Hall of Fame. And they're retelling how they got to the Hall of Fame with this list they made in high school of what they were gonna do accomplished, and they mark off everything and add new stuff. So it's like so much like I had the fucking funniest shit ever. So the male character, like the characters' names are Red and Trey, because the female character had a nickname Hothead Red because she had a red temper,
Yeah.
and then the other character's name is Trey, Tre, because he spelled it like that when he was training wrestling, but it's Trey because he tripped on a lunch tray,
That
but they call him Trey.
nice.
So Red is actually like she's like the best one. She's better than Trey because she's learning better. Trey's
Yeah.
more into the entertainment aspect of it, to the point that he debuted on Raw against Samoa Joe, and he won the Universal title his first night. Mr. World title, and he ran off, and I was laughing my ass off. I was like, "Are you
Nice.
fucking kidding me?" I didn't hold it for long, but still, it was
That's
funny as shit.
funny.
It's so funny because it's like Samoa Joe does a finisher. It's called the Cotina Clutch, pretty much just like a chokehold from the
Yeah.
back. You to karate,
Yeah.
so like a big chokehold from the back. So he's like flailing. He uses the turnbuckle to flip him up, and he's like got his legs, and he runs out with his title, and Joe's fucking running after him. It's the funniest shit ever.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it's just I don't know. I'm really excited because they said this story mode's a lot longer than 19's,
Yeah.
which I can tell because there's a lot on that list. The one I'm very excited for is find out what's in the Undertaker's urn,
The
which anybody,
Undertaker's urn. Oh.
the wrestler, the
Yeah,
Undertaker,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and it's already been shown in the trailers that you actually fight the Undertaker as Trey. So like, I'm very excited to see how that goes.
Mhm.
It's just like they're like literally it cuts from you doing the wrestling matches, and then it cuts to like them going to the Hall of Fame ceremony. So it's just like kind of like they're going into the Hall of Fame, but you're reliving moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the main reason why I bought 2K20. That and so I can have the Fiend Bray Wyatt, which is like the coolest fucking persona ever. But you know, that's all. So pretty much, long story short, for 2K20, just give these fucking people a chance.
Mm.
People, I mean, I guess on my fucking nerves when somebody is bashing a developer. Yo, you suck at your job. And I'm not saying I'm not perfect, that I don't do that. I mean, how many times have I said in Dead by Daylight, developers, fix your fucking game?
Mm-hmm. But we said that a lot.
We say it a lot. Yeah, it's just some common thing. Yeah, but you people are really trashing this game because there's like, 19's better. How so? How so? Explain to me. Because 2K20 has a lot of features. Like the number one feature I fucking love about the story mode is in 19, you complete the story mode. That's it. You would have to delete your save and start all over. And you can't transfer your character over to play exhibition matches.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I had to recreate it. 2K20, you can make up to eight different Trey and Reds, and you can transfer those characters and everything into the exhibitions, and also they call it WWE Universe, which is where you kind of make your own storylines and stuff,
Yeah.
which also I love too. So you can have 8 different characters to experiment to do different plot, because there's a lot of parts where you have to do decision making,
Yeah.
like accepting offers, declining them for help, uh, picking a different outfit to wear for a certain entrance, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You can actually have fun. You can experiment. You can have fun playing the game. It has the number one thing every game should have: replayability.
That's the main
Replayability.
thing you should look for in a game, honestly.
Exactly. If a game is that if you beat it and you try to replay it and you're not having fun, it's missing that major factor. Why do you think people play Skyrim over and over and over and over and over and over fucking again?
Skyrim, Oblivion, even Morrowind. Any good RPG has that kind of aspect. Any good The game has to be designed well in order for it to have replayability.
Exactly. Give a good example of a game that doesn't have very good replay ability. The Dead Island. Dead Island 1 and Dead Island Riptide. I beat it once, them both once. I tried replaying them. I got bored in 5 minutes. Because there's nothing different. Even playing as a different character, I'm just like, this is boring as shit. Shit, we fucking tried doing Borderlands 1.
We
How
got
sick and tired
we got most of
were
the
we?
way through it until it just kept bombarding us with side quests.
And then and another thing, if we don't complete those side quests, we're like, ah, fuck it, we'll come back and do them. We get our asses handed to us by another enemy level in the story mode, and we're like, well, shit, now we gotta go back and do this, get XP.
Oh.
And there's no fucking reward. It's just money and XP. It's like, no, give us fucking guns. We need to survive.
Right.
Which is why Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 2 and 3 have been working out very well.
Which
Same thing how,
I'm
like,
hoping to get 3 for
you need
Christmas.
to. On my 3rd playthrough.
Ready? Jeez.
Yeah, I already told. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm on a Mora now, playing as a Siren.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll like Flack. That's who Vlass is gonna play when we play it together. He's gonna play as Flack, and I saved Mose for me, the gunner. I need to replay it as Zane because I beat fucking Borderlands 3 for Zane got a buff.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw he got a buff, and I'm like, man, Rockstar just beat this.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Because then that tells me, okay, well now I can go delete that Zane file, start over, and he'll be buffed and it'll be awesome. It didn't bother me when I find out. Speaking about Borderlands 3, here's the shocker. People were bitching about Borderlands 3 on its launch date. But let me ask you a question, Vlad. How many times did you go on YouTube and like every time there's like ads on YouTube?
Yeah.
How many times were there ad for Borderlands 3?
It's like on YouTube? Well, I mean, I didn't go on YouTube all that much. Most of the ads I see on YouTube are like 5-second ads or 15-second ads, but not a lot of them were for Borderlands 3. On Twitch, there were a lot of ads for Borderlands 3.
Right.
So
TV. The 2 days before it was launched on TV, I saw an ad for Borderlands 3 every fucking 2 minutes. Every time
I don't
channel,
watch TV all that.
Well, the times I would. Every time I went on YouTube, those 5-second things was Borderlands 3, Borderlands 3, Borderlands 3. I kept seeing the fucking same, what up, my guy, Queen Tyrene and Trey. That fucking trailer every fucking time I went on Facebook was an ad. Fucking YouTube. Every fucking time they built this game up. And it was fucking worth it. Because the game is fucking awesome. People were bitching about 3 major fucking things. Number 1, that I fucking want to punch somebody. Fucking graphics. Everybody said the graphics don't look good. Motherfucker.
It's Borderlands.
No, they said it wasn't like they thought they were gonna be better than like 2s, more high definition. Which
Why?
I can agree. Well, like, like still the same art style.
Yeah. I mean, the
You know what I'm
same
getting
art
at?
style with the outlines and everything, yeah. I mean, but you can't really. You can get higher definition in like menu quality and like crisper lines and everything, and better color, but that's pretty much it.
Right. And I'll agree to it. At extent, yeah, the graphics when I first popped it in, I was like, it kind of like was an eye strain for a little bit, but they fixed it, so it looks good. The game would sometimes make consoles freeze, and the game would crash, which is common in every fucking game at launch. It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. It's gonna freeze. Okay. Number 3. The only thing that this number 3 happened to me only once, and it was in one of the boss battles towards the end. People reported that after you beat a boss battle, after that cutscene, after the boss battle, your character would fall through the map, and it happened to me. And a legendary weapon got dropped. I was like, son of a bitch! But luckily, they have a thing in Sanctuary, which I'll tell you since you're gonna get the game anyway. If you miss good loot, it's like a loot drop off. It's in the sanctuary. You just go up to it and it'll spit it out. So I got the legendary pistol.
Oh, it's like the postmaster in Destiny. Like,
Yep,
here's some
pretty
stuff
much.
you missed.
Yep, pretty much. It only gives the good stuff though, none green or white
Yeah.
variety or
I mean,
so it'll give you like
that's
blue.
what postmaster does too.
Right. So, but that's the only time I ever felt. I never really had the game freeze on me. In Borderlands, 2 days at the Gearbox 2 days later said, "We noticed there's a lot of glitches. We apologize. Just please work with us. We're gonna start working on a thing." First fucking comment I saw on Facebook. This is fucking ridiculous. I paid $90 for the Super Deluxe edition. I
Super
expected a fucking
deluxe
finish.
edition.
That's the one I have.
Yeah.
I expected a fucking finish game, blah 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 blah. And I really wanted to comment like, motherfucker, be appreciative you got this fucking game.
I mean, didn't they
There's a
delayed it once? I think they had delayed Borderlands 3 once. I thought.
no, no,
What they did.
no, no. It's like, motherfucker, just be appreciative that they didn't delay it. No, they were planning on delaying it, but they decided they figured it out, and then I think they pushed the date back to what it was. It's like, motherfucker, be appreciative because I had to wait a fucking year for one game that got pushed back so much, and that was South Park: The Fractured But Whole. That game got pushed back a year, and that game was worth it after a year because the game was so much fun. It's like, be appreciative of that, and number two, be appreciative that they're addressing it 2 days later and not a fucking month later. That shows how much they care. People just bitch. Some people are like, I haven't had experience. The people I commend, I don't remember their names, but like people I commend are the ones who are like this kind of comments.
Yeah.
Uh, no rush. I'm not experiencing any troubles. I think the game froze on me once, but that's fine. The game is amazing. I fucking people just bitching and moaning. Motherfucker, if you're gonna have bugs and it's not working, then don't fucking play the game. Keep the game until they fix the bugs, and then you play it.
Mhm.
There's fucking I don't know how many fucking Xbox One games out. It's called, maybe replay a motherfucking game. Pisses me off. People just bitch and moan. Now, true the word, Borderlands 3 has fixed it, so the graphics don't kind of have an eye strain. It's back to what it is, a little bit more high definition, which is nice. The gameplay is fucking awesome. It's still got that Borderlands humor to it. It's fucking hysterical at points. The voice acting is phenomenal, as always. And it's such a long fucking game because I mean it's like 22 chapters. It's the longest Borderlands game. And
Yeah.
that's without any DLC. Their first DLC is coming out this month.
It is their first DLC.
Something of the Malawans. It's something about Malawan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that when you play the game you'll find out because they're kind of like one of those types of factions you have to fight.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, right now. They're on their Bloody Harvest event, which lasts until December 4th. Which I need to get back onto it because they have exclusive skins. I mean, they just released a code. Well, never mind. I already put it in, but the code's no longer good. It was for all the hollowed Bloody Harvest heads
Yeah.
for all 4 characters. And Randy Pitchford, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm a little fucking peed off with him. You remember how when we went on like online, we looked up shift codes, and it's like, how many keys did we get every time we had a shift code? It was like the minimum.
5. I think the
Sometimes
minimum I
3.
got was 5. I've only ever seen 5.
I've seen 5 or 3. Guess how many? Guess what? He puts a code. Guess how many keys you get?
1.
Yep.
Seriously?
He's doing one code, and it's only good for 24 hours.
Wow. They used to be
Yeah.
week long.
Yeah. No. 24 hours. I think it's because the game is still relatively new, and sometimes that golden box, I've gotten 6 legendaries out of that fucking thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got a fucking whole thing of pistols, and they were all fucking legendary. I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I think that's why he's doing it like that.
Yeah.
He released a code back, I think, like 2 weeks ago that was for 3 golden keys.
Damn.
He's like, "Here's 3 gold." I was like, "Ooh, Mr. Pitchford, now we're getting somewhere." Or is
Right.
that gonna be? Is that gonna be something else? 2 days later, here's a shift code for 1 golden key. God damn it! I was like, you know what? Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna check his official Twitter. I just Google his Twitter feed. Let's see. Let's see. Doing it live. Son of a bitch! It's not pulling up like usual. Oh well. We'll just click on his Twitter feed. Nope. The newest one is about the heads because it expires at midnight on the 4th, which was yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's the shift code for a golden key in Borderlands 3, active for about 24 hours until 10 a.m. Monday CTS time. That's literally what he does. It's just one key. Motherfucker, I need more keys.
It's like, I need more than one, damn it.
Well, I guess also because in that game, Iridium is only used for cosmetics. For
Oh, is
Earl,
it?
Earl sells heads and skins,
Oh,
and
okay.
he has a vending machine that you can get guns with Iridium because the upgrades for like ammo and stuff, you use money.
Oh,
You go to
okay.
you go to Marcus for that. So I mean, there's that, and Iridium. It's easy to find Iridium in that game. Plus, also when you do challenges, they don't award you with the badass things are gone. They have guardian tokens, which you
Yeah.
can redeem them, and it goes across all players, all the characters. It increases your rare loot drop or this kind of stuff, and then you unlock skins and certain things. So I thought that was interesting. I like that more than the badass ranks, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, if you do a challenge, or you get iridium and experience. That's about it. Which I think, you know, getting how hard is it to get a fucking head drop in all the Borderlands games?
It's pretty hard.
Yeah, and you
Get a
have Earl,
farm
which
for him.
right, and there are some head drops I've gotten and skin drops, but having it where Earl has heads for the characters and skins for the Echo device, because now you can customize the Echo device with a skin.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like dude, once you get this game, you're like, holy shit! I swear, you're gonna be like, holy shit! I mean, shit. I got the Super Deluxe Edition. I got a fucking grenade mod that shoots out a butt stallion, which you can buy.
Wow.
You can buy it separately
Wow.
for like $3, $3 or $4. I don't know. I mean, you start off with grenade mods, and they're legendary. Anyway, uh, so long story short, from my side, don't bitch to the game developers. Try to help them, okay? Because you bitching about it, it's that the fucking head is gonna look at them, say, "What the fuck is this shit?" and they're just gonna get yelled at, and that's not gonna motivate them. That's just gonna fucking piss them off, and they're really gonna put some bugs in for the next game. Like, yeah, you thought those were bad. Here's some more, motherfucker. That's what I would do if I was a fucking game developer. I'd be like, oh, you want to bitch about this little bug? Here, let me increase it in the sequel, you little shits.
Then you'd lose your job.
No, I wouldn't let them know. Like, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I think I missed it. Oof. I think I missed that bug.
I'm
Oof.
pretty sure they keep track of that stuff.
Probably not. I purposely not like, huh? No, I think that's good. It's like the same bugs in this sequel. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I guess you gotta wait 3 weeks for me to complete it. Get it fixed. Merry fucking Christmas, you little shits. But try be more patient with developers. They work very hard. They're not just sitting on their asses twiddling their phones and they're not sitting on their asses on tweeting to each other, watching YouTube videos, fucking smoking weed or whatever. They're fucking working. That's their job. You know, bugs are a way for developers to learn. It's like you have to learn from your mistakes in order to get better. If somebody keeps telling you you're doing a fabulous job, keep up the good work, and you're really not, you're not improving. You're getting worse.
Yeah, because then you get complacent. It's like, hey, they said I was doing fine. No, you're not.
No, you're not and then also you get complacent, and then you don't have the drive to do better. So, just long story short, for me, if I see you bitching about it on Twitter or Facebook, it's gonna be ranted on here on the podcast.
Hey, Jet, what's up?
Morning? Time is it for you, Jet?
He's in my time zone. Probably just woke up or something.
Jesus Christ. Well, Jet, you missed my fucking tirade on two
It's been
games.
38 minutes.
30. Damn, I thought it was longer. I try to
Tried
go
to
to
go
bed at a
at a reasonable
reasonable hour.
hour.
Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what we all tell. That's what we all tell each other.
But he said, "Fuck no, yeah." It's like
That's
me.
pretty much.
I
Yeah, I'm gonna
try.
go to bed at.
I try and go to bed at like 1 in the morning, and I'm up till like 4. It's like, shit.
That's like me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. It's midnight. I gotta go. Oh,
Tired.
yes.
Yes, we are.
You missed it. The two games I talked about, Jet, were WWE 2K20 because all the glitches and bugs, and then Borderlands 3.
We covered the disaster that is everything Bethesda. Actually, that's where I
Nope.
was about to go.
Yep. Nope. Vaseline, take it away because I
Yeah, I
think
was gonna
Jet's gonna
talk
love
about.
this.
Yeah, like pretty much anything Bethesda touches is riddled with bugs and glitches, and they're just like, hey, we'll have the people who play it fix it, and that's where you get the unofficial, like the unofficial Skyrim patch, the unofficial Fallout 4 patch, the unofficial uh Oblivion patch. Wait, I don't think Oblivion has one, but yeah, there's a difference between a good game. Oh, because there's a difference between a good game that happens to have a couple bugs, Metroid Prime, and then there's Bethesda. But I
Well,
would.
I want to. Well, no, technically Bethesda didn't make this game. They just published it. Um, the fucking Evil Within games, they published them, but they didn't create them. And those games are good. I like them.
There's there's a difference between Bethesda's publishing team and Bethesda's development team. There's a big difference there.
Very true. Very true. I just wanted to like. I didn't want to. I didn't know if you were just like, but like fuck Bethesda
I mean,
entirely. But
Jet is.
well, yeah, j- because they literally haven't done the job a single time for 20
I mean, you're
years.
not wrong.
They're
He's
just sitting
not.
on their. They're just sitting on their asses on their the
So
throne, the Game
Bethesda
of
owns
Thrones.
the Fallout franchise, and that the Fallout franchise and the Elder Scrolls franchise, and that's literally how they make their money is those two franchises.
I could.
That's it.
Who's the head of Bethesda?
Not Todd Howard is one of their. It's like I think he's like their creative director, or I don't
I,
think he's a president.
Jet, you're gonna laugh at this, and probably last you're gonna laugh at it. Um,
Yeah, Todd
whoever,
Howard.
yeah, Todd Howard. I just imagine him like a developer coming in, like knocking on his door to his office. It's like, Mr. Howard, we've experienced a lot of bugs and glitches in the latest Elder Scrolls game. What could we do to fix them? And it's just like there's fucking like can't like there's fucking mounted torches, like it's like a dungeon or like a castle throne room, and there's like fucking like these hot women, like wenches and stuff. He's just sitting like on a
What?
Game of Thrones style, like the Iron Throne, but it's made of fucking gold bars and shit. And
Oh
he's
my
just like, eh,
god.
fuck all of them. He's just sipping from like a goblet made out of fucking. I just imagine that
What?
shit.
Okay.
I just can imagine he's just like, yeah, fuck all of them. They'll keep spending money, and we'll have them do the unofficial patches for us.
I mean,
And
that's pretty much what they do.
that's what I just imagine. I don't know what he looks like. I just looked over at my Game of Thrones box and I just
Oh my
fucking saw
god.
the Iron Throne. I was like, I just imagine him sitting on like an Iron Throne, just like made out of golden bars and fucking money, and there's like just every game is sitting on a pike. But like the one good
Okay.
like Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are like just mounted on the walls, like the best ones, and all the shit ones are like getting whipped by like fucking torturers.
Wow.
I don't know,
You
my
took that
fucking
way
imagine.
farther than I expected.
I just made it fucking just.
Wow.
I guess I'm gonna take Jet Silent as what the fuck, Rockstar.
Or he's just typing a wall of text, which is usually what happens.
No. Dot 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 dot. Dot. I thought Jet would have got a kick out of that. Just like, yeah, that's pretty much what he does. Just sits on his fucking throne and gives everybody the finger.
I have to send you a YouTube video later. Um, I
I
think
think
Todd's a
Todd's.
goblin now, canonically.
I think Todd
That's
is
great.
probably Todd's like Schmeagol from Lord of the
Oh
Rings.
god. No, that's too good for Schmeagol.
Well, he's like a Schmeagol,
Too good for Gollum, though.
right? But like, it'd be just like he's just like sitting in his office, like, we have to make the game better. No, the game will be full of glitches and bugs, and they'll bitch about it. But then our fan base will hate us. Yes, we want them to hate us. And he's just like talking to a bowl of like fucking cereal. It's like the milk. It's like, sir, are you okay today? Yes. What's the latest on the new Elder Scrolls game?
The
It's just
dumbest
like,
thing is that he's not wrong.
just like I just like some the game industry is a democracy. Yes, 100 fucking percent.
You vote with your money. Yeah, and then people buy the broken games because they get overhyped, and then they don't get fixed right away because people were buying them.
Right.
So
I think it's the people who are like calm and collective about it. Like, okay, the game's got bugs. They'll fix it.
why the fuck do people still support that, so despite the fact that it is a known fucking disaster of a company? I mean, I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know. I mean, like Jet. I didn't fucking play Skyrim. I think until 2012 or like the game had been out for a while by then. Stop buying Bethesda. Just stop. So I'm guessing, Jet, you're not buying the new Elder Scrolls.
Jesus.
He's gonna be the one guy at his local GameStop just saying, fuck Bethesda, fuck Elder Scrolls," and everybody's just
Oh
gonna be
my
like,
god.
I would instead buy a box of. Oh, okay.
It's
It's
the
the same.
same thing.
Jet, just
Jesus.
go buy Borderlands 3 or go buy Red Dead 2. It's now on PC. I mean, I just saw fucking 2 ads for it when we started.
Ah, jeez.
I consider it a prediction that I was saying I wanted to replay Red Dead 2, and there's not 2 fucking ads for it right before we started and right before it.
Yeah, I was about to say that's another thing. He doesn't.
He hates.
Yeah, he
He
doesn't
hates.
support Borderlands either.
God.
Borderlands
All right.
3.
I don't want to know. I'm gonna say, Jet. I liked Borderlands 3. I love Borderlands 2. I liked Borderlands 3 though. You know, that's just my opinion. You can hate it. That's fine. Everybody has their taste in games.
Short version:
Goodbye.
Gearbox needs to disappear as a company.
Just don't give it to. Just don't give anything of theirs to Bethesda. Don't have Bethesda touch anything from Gearbox. Give it to another gaming company. Yeah. now I'm
So yeah,
curious.
I was gonna talk about Fallout 76, but Jed just did it for me.
Thank you, Jet. Jet, quick question. What's the one game company you recommend? I'm just curious. Just curious. Just
I mean,
dude.
yeah, Jed
Indie.
recommends any indie game, any indie
I I
games.
I agree with him. No, yeah, Jet, I agree. It's the same thing with me with movies. I support indie filmmaking or Nintendo. Definitely agree with you there because I'm about to get Luigi's Mansion 3 Friday. Can't fuck
Let me know how that is, because I want to get
because
it.
I haven't seen any gameplay for it.
The
It's the same.
only gameplay I've seen for it is what they showed on the Nintendo Direct. That was it.
Nope. Nope. Didn't even see that. Nope. Because certain games I will watch zip, nada, nilch about it. Same thing when I did Man of Medan. I didn't watch nothing about it.
Rats.
Rats!
All the rats.
Yeah, no, I agree, Jet, with indie games. I mean, there's been a lot of games that are really well made that are independent um, games. Like I think I've played Outlast. I don't. Is that technically independent? Red Barrel
Who
independent, or is that
who made it?
Red Barrel?
I think so. I don't actually know. I know it's not a big major studio, but
Or,
I don't
or even don't Donut who
don't
made the
not
Life is Strange
is
game. The
don't
Life is
not
Strange games was
is before they teamed up with Square Enix.
right, but still, I mean, they made the Life is Strange video games. Those
Yeah.
games are awesome.
I mean, Don't Nod as a developer is, and then Square Enix just published their stuff. So Don't Nod still is technically an indie developer. I think indie means you just have a small studio.
Right.
Like,
I don't know.
I think
I
it's
don't.
exactly what qualifies it.
There's only like two game companies I think out there for me. Jet, please don't get mad at me. I'll guarantee this. It's not Gearbox or Bethesda. I'll tell you that much. So don't get mad. The only two game companies I will pick up a game for, if like I will, like it'll pique my interest if they're making a game, is Capcom and Ubisoft. Capcom because they've made my favorite video game franchise of all time, Dead Rising, and
Okay, I will
Ubisoft.
say Ubisoft's getting better.
Right, the
However,
Ubisoft.
I know they just delayed all of their new releases. So,
Well,
and I
I mean,
didn't really figure out why. I know Ghost Recon Breakpoint absolutely failed. It
yeah,
tanked hard, but
Legion, Watchdog Legion, they delayed because they were having problems, so
yeah,
they delayed
they
it.
delayed that. They delayed two other games too. I think it was a new Rainbow Six game,
But they have
and I don't
Capcom.
remember what the other.
Capcom hasn't really done anything wrong. They don't necessarily do anything right, but they haven't fucked up. Oh, but they haven't fucked up. Yeah,
So I've never had my respect, but they've been working on earning it. Yeah, I mean Ubisoft's always been like, "Hey, we're here. Not doing
yeah.
anything real spectacular, but we're here," and now they're actually trying.
I mean,
So
like fucking Origins and Odyssey.
I still need to finish Origins. I'm like
Yeah,
halfway
those
through it.
Origins breathed new life into Assassin's Creed, in my opinion. And Odyssey is just fucking did it. And now they're talking because that's why they didn't have a release for this game for Assassin's Creed because they're working on a new one. It's supposed to be set with Norse
Yeah,
mythology, and I'm
they
excited for that.
teased it in Odyssey,
They
I
did.
think. Yeah,
Kind of, yes. I mean, I think that's what they're trying to do now is just really not have the game set where it's like there's guns and all this other stuff.
yeah, they went too far into the future, and now they're trying to go back
I think the furthest they went in the future was like Syndicate.
1800s.
Yeah, like Syndicate, because that was the
Yeah,
old Victorian London. But Syndicate wasn't that bad of a game. Fucking Unity. Oh, that was a fucking train wreck.
Unity was a train wreck. Speaking of bugs and glitches,
Oh, the fucking running on the ropes in the wrong direction, and then you
didn't we
fucking
didn't we play that as multiplayer? I
yeah.
remember
It just
playing
got
that with
boring.
someone as multiplayer.
Ubi's been working on doing things different, and avoiding the shit show of the AAA industry, and like I still don't care about their games, but I at least have an opinion these days. They try. That's the main thing. They're trying. They're not just going like they're not shitting out of games like here, play
They're
that.
they're not just riding the wave like Call of Duty is. They're
Hey,
actually
hey,
trying to
hey, hey!
improve their games.
I take offense to that.
You have to admit,
Zombies
Call of
is the bit. I'm just kidding.
okay,
N-
zombies is like the only good part of Call of Duty.
That's the only thing I play it
Let's be
for. So
real
Jet, that
here.
I fucking hate multiplayer,
Call of Duty
and
hasn't
I
changed. It hasn't. Ever
in
since
20.
the
No, it hasn't.
first Call of Duty, the only thing they've done, oh, let's make a new map here and do
Oh,
a
here's a
new
new gun.
do something here, and but it hasn't
No,
really changed. It's like the same game,
what
20
I
fucking
can,
years until
what I can.
Black Ops came out and introduced zombies mode.
No, World at War did. Treyarch's first.
Oh, really?
Zombie. Actually, Jet,
Even
Zombies
zombies
has
hasn't
changed.
changed. Zombies has.
Zombies has changed for Treyarch because they just ended their 11-year Ether storyline.
Not hating zombies, it's literally the same thing.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much survive as long as you can. But there is a storyline to the Treyarch, which they finally, as I said, they just ended it with Tag Your Toe, and I watched the end cutscene,
Oh,
and
did they?
I was almost, I was almost at tears because it's just like it's that kind of moment where you're like, when you watch a show for so long, and it's like they ended perfectly, and you're just like, oh my god. You sit back and you just don't know what to do with yourself.
Right?
That and this is like they had a video with the voice actors who did Richtofen, Tank, Nikolai, Takio. The guy who does Takio, Tom Kane, was like in tears talking about it. It's so emotional for these guys. They've done it for 11 years, and now it's over. Because now Treyarch is focusing on this new story, the Chaos storyline, which I'm excited for. They're building up on this new storyline. I'm gonna miss the Ether storyline. It had a lot of great moments, and I have the comics, and the comics expand more on the zombies universe to the point where at first their World at War was just random soldiers in a fucking German ruins in a German bunker ruins fighting zombies to now this like multi dimensions, great wars, time travel, like it's just expanded.
Ooh, good idea for an episode.
Hmm.
Storylines, how
Yes.
they evolve.
Uh, and then they've teased Black Ops Treyarch. It wasn't really announced. They said this was the end for Ether. I thought Black Ops 2 and 3's their last map Easter egg cutscenes. I was like, that's it. It's over. Nope. Black Ops 4. Jason Bloom announced this is it. Tag your totem ends the ends the storyline for Ether. We're done. These characters are not coming back. We're focusing on chaos. We're gonna introduce new characters. We're gonna build on this storyline, and it's just like you get emotional. It's like holy It's like holy shit! You can I literally beat it on Sunday with a good buddy of mine, and we were just like shaking when we saw it. Like we were lost at words, just because of like I said, it's just so emotional. These characters have been doing it. You get involved, like again, like you get involved with these characters. Like it's when you again, I keep bringing up TV shows, but like when you get involved with a character that's around for like probably 5 or 6 seasons, and then all of a sudden they give him the axe, and you're just like, holy shit! Like you just can't breathe because it's just like it feels like it's in slow motion. You're just like, I mean, like hell. I have Black Ops 4 sitting on my game shelf now, and I'm looking at it right now. When I put it on the shelf, I was at loss. I'm like, holy shit, it's over. It's done. Like, yeah, Treyarch's coming out with the next game, but like that's the last time I'm gonna see these characters: Richtofen, Tank, Nikolai. Takio, uh, the Victus crew, Marlton, Misty, Russman, Sam, like all these characters interwoven. Like you're never gonna see them again in these games. Yeah, you might see like hints of them in the future games possibly, but you're never going. There's never gonna be a map like, hey, we're bringing it back. Nope. They've officially the way they did it. There is no fucking way they're coming back. How I don't want to give it away. If you want to go watch it on YouTube, be my guest. Look up Tag Your Tote and cutscene. They have made it that there is no way these characters can come back. There's no, oh, they can just do this. No, they broke the cycle. Short term, they broke this cycle. It's over. And it's just, I know we're talking about bugs and glitches, but like, it just slowly dived into game developers. But like, and speaking of zombies, there's one zombie game that Glass likes because he hates zombies. The Infinite Warfare zombies. How
Oh, I
good that story.
hated that one.
No,
Oh no, I hated
Infinity.
Advanced Warfare Zombies.
No, yeah, the Exo Zombies was shit. No, Infinity
Inf-
Warfare, like they
Infinite Warfare Zombies is fun. I do like that one.
because it's more funny, it's more cartoonish, and the story is good with like these actors going sucked in these movies, and it's fun. Treyarch does like serious storylines, and people just bitch like, oh, another Ether story, oh, another Ether mask. You can't focus on these new characters. And then now I was seeing with the end cutscene I watched on YouTube after I beat it. There's like comments like people just like, oh my god, I've been playing these games for so long. I can't believe it's over. Some people are like, now they're gonna bring them back, and somebody was like, they can't. You can't bring them back. It's if you try and bring them back, it's bullshit. It doesn't work. Yeah, sure, you can go back and replay them, but still, they're not gonna have a new map for it. Yeah, I mean, like, may have play Black Ops 4. They might do Zombie Chronicles 2. You can't bring them back. It's bullshit. They Jet. I don't know if you've seen the Tag to Toten the ending. They can't bring them back. Sure.
That's the game industry. I mean, okay.
No.
See, here's the thing about that. If enough people say, I will pay for X thing, game developer or the manager's like, we need to do this thing, it'll make us money. So they will come up with some convoluted bullshit way to reverse whatever they wrote in to make it so that they can come back.
No. If they bring them back, they're pretty much giving everybody the middle finger. Because let me tell you that I've seen a reaction compilation of people watching that Tag to Toten and cutscene. They're crying. They're bawling like a loved one just died. It's or like I don't know, like an ending to a very sad movie. Because if they try to bring these characters back after what they did to write them off completely, it's not like a tease where it's like, oh yeah, now they're done. No, this was like, yeah, no. Jason Blum has said no, they're done. The Ether storyline is it's done. The book is shut. The Chronorium is shut for good on these characters. Now we need to focus on the Chaos storyline, which has nothing. Chaos has nothing to do with Ether. They've made it like there's nothing to do. There's no ray gun. There's no there's no perk colas. It's what's the word for it? It's like statues with like I can't think of the fucking word. It's like they inhale the smoke.
I'm
I can't fucking.
I'm so confused as to what you were trying to describe right now.
Well, and for they have the same formula for the Chaos storyline, having the perk stuff and having wonder weapons, like the
Yeah.
weird weapons. But instead of perk colas, which are like sodas,
Yeah.
how like when we played Infinity Warfare was the perk candies.
Yeah.
Perk colas was like the number one thing in all the Treyarch games for Ether. The Chaos storyline has incest. That's it. It's like in statues with incest, like it's like aroma.
Incense.
That's the word. Like they
Please,
breathe it in
please
and
do
then
not say what you were saying.
oh
Please do not say what you were
yeah
just
no
saying.
I meant you know what I meant to say. Shit. Um, they're expanding on a new storyline that has nothing to do with it either.
Good.
Yeah, sorry, Jet. Apologies, everybody. I'm bad with words, even though I read fucking so goddamn much. It's hard to describe. I'm terrible at describing things because people have told me I over explain things to the point that they look at me like, huh,
Oh,
and just
stream went
drool.
down.
Oh fuck.
Oh, it's back.
Okay. But no. Hey, Jed, I'm probably not even gonna get the new Modern Warfare, because I mean I'm not interested. It doesn't have zombies because the Treyarch storyline was the thing that kept having me come back because that zombie storyline, like I had it.
At
I
least it
had
wasn't 20 seconds like it has been.
only dropped for a second or two. Chad says, all right, cool. Now am I saying every Call of Duty is the same? Of fucking course it is. It's just a bunch of fucking 5-year-olds bitching and moaning. Oh my god, you hard scoped me. You fucking camper. Fucking hate that
Geez,
shit.
sounds like
That's why
Fortnite.
pretty much. Yeah, no, I hate fucking Call. I tried playing Blackout with my buddies. They kept saying like, "Hey, let's play Blackout." I'm like, "No, I'm good." I fucking hate it. They say, "Hey, let's play zombies." Fuck yeah, I'm down. Blackout multiplayer. Like I tried doing multiplayer. This is fucking shit. This is like, why the fuck? Bring back the story modes. I mean, I
But
liked Black
everything's
Ops 1.
multiplayer now.
Well, I liked Black Ops 1 and 2's story mode.
Love that a Fortnite idiot didn't understand that cheating is, quote, fucking cheating.
Oh,
Did you?
yes,
Oh, you saw that too?
yes. The fucking phase thing. I was laughing my
Yeah.
ass off. I was like, you
He got
fucking
permanently banned.
good. Go to yeah. Now he's gonna go to Call of Duty, and then he's getting a fucking permanent ban. Fucking
Fucking
idiot.
idiot.
Yes.
I mean,
No, he's a big fucking dumb idiot.
and he was sponsored too.
Oh
That's what
god.
gets me.
Oh fuck. No,
If
those
he was
sponsors are
if
gonna.
he was part of FaZe, he was definitely sponsored.
Oh yeah, no. Fucking sponsors are probably trying to cover their fucking tracks. Like, oh, we didn't know.
Like, yeah, we
We don't
weren't
fucking know
affiliated
this.
with this guy.
We don't fucking know this guy. Fuck him. Who the fuck is he? Fozzie guy. He's part of the band
FaZe,
Fozzie.
is that kind of a new soda?
Yeah, Phase. Sprite Phase.
Sprite FaZe.
Feel it. No. No, Mountain Dew Phase.
Mountain Dew FaZe.
Phase. Feel that rush of electrolytes, and I could fucking imagine it.
It's Mountain Dew's new sports drink.
Yeah, pretty much. Um, Short term for me, bugs and glitches. Just to kind of wrap this up, bugs and glitches to me. I know we went on that tire. I went on that Treyarch because
I
it's
mean,
something that
that's
zombie
kind of what we do, though.
right. But that zombies story mode is I've loved it for so fucking long, and then now it's over. Like they've officially announced it. I said, Jed, if you ever get a chance, like look up the Tag Deer Toten ending cutscene, you'll understand what I mean. Like if they try to bring these characters back, they are gonna fuck themselves, and then people are really not gonna want to buy the games. If they continue with the Chaos storyline, some people might not like it, but I'm interested. I got the 3 first issues of this Call of Duty Zombies comic about the Chaos storyline. I have the fucking Call of Duty Zombies comic that pieces the zombie storyline from Black Ops 2 to 3, and it's it's an intriguing story. But yeah, if you see it, you'll understand. But long story short, I don't judge games based on how many bugs and glitches they have and graphics. I judge it based on characters, like likable characters you like and characters you want to see fucking be killed. Story, concept, and replayability. If a game has 0 replayability, it's not worth it.
I mean,
It really is.
I'm pretty much the same way on that. Like, I don't
It's
care if you got, as long as it's not like a bug that will delete your save file or corrupt your save file or something. But
I mean, there is one game out there that has a bug that they have refused to fix.
the last one is why I like good bugs glitches. Oh, the corrupted saves? What?
Uh, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare still has a glitch that you
Oh,
can't beat the game.
yeah.
You have to delete. The only way to do it is you have to play it on the
No replayability. That's why I was confused.
But like Undead Nightmare has that glitch where like the heads go away and like the people start shooting at you. And the only way to do it is you have to play it on a 360 and delete all the updates, and then you still have a game that's got some bugs with no updates.
Metroid Prime is blessed as hell, but it's polished to the point that a casual player will never see that. I mean, you're a speedrunner. Of course you'll see that.
Was that the GameCube game?
Yes.
I beat that game.
I never owned it.
It was like the last GameCube game because my brother snapped it. I beat it because he was pissed off that I didn't help him in Shadow the Hedgehog. I still remember that shit. He literally snapped it on the counter and he's like, "Nah, you'll help me." Like, fucker.
Wow.
Yeah, you know my brother. So
Yeah. Your brother's an
does it shock?
ass.
Does it shock you?
No, it
Does
does
it even
not.
shock you? Does it shock you more that I'm about to have him as a guest on my Twitch channel, Play Dead by
I mean,
Daylight?
yeah, you said something about that.
Right,
Because it's
and
busted as
he's
hell, it allows for interesting, unique gameplay mechanics. Yeah, that's true.
oh no, like Jet, I have fucking WWE 2K20, and if you've seen how many bug glitches, I'm laughing my fucking ass off every time. Where I have a character fucking floating, like I have. I was playing last night in a fucking ladder match, so I pushed the fucking ladder, and this fucking chick, she fucking falls, hits the ring, bounces, and fucking front flips out the fucking ring. I was like, oh shit.
Nice.
I wish I recorded it. I was like, damn it, I should have recorded it. Fuck. It was too interesting. I had to do the match for it was a story it was in the story mode. So I had to get certain I had to do certain points to activate the cutscenes to unlock stuff.
Yeah.
But holy shit, was it funny because you just hear her bounce, fucking tumble, fucking head first into the fucking.
I cannot believe that game made it out of alpha. I can't believe a lot of games coming out now are making it out of
Yeah,
alpha.
Jet though, it's so fucking worth it because it's so fucking broken. I'm laughing my ass off. I mean, they're gonna eventually fix a lot of the major bugs. I mean,
Like Anthem. Yeah, that was the other game I was going to talk about.
I never
Was
played the
Anthem.
Anthem.
I
I never
never
played
played
it.
it either, but I've heard so much about it. It's so
Um,
ridiculous.
I mean, I got a good example for a game that doesn't have the best graphics, and it's got a good story. It's the Call of Cthulhu,
I
a
still
game that
want
had
to get that. I should have gotten
like
it on the Halloween sale, but I didn't think of it.
the gameplay is traditional, like kind of solving clues, that type of stuff, and decision, but like, and the graphics aren't that great, but the story is good. I like it. If you're a true HP Lovecraft fan, I recommend it. I still haven't beaten the Sinking City. I want to give that game another chance too. That's another game I need to beat.
Damage is done. WWE 2K20 is already a meme. It's so incredibly bad that it makes it good for the sake of humor. They
Oh yeah,
take
no,
that
no, no,
away
Jet.
by fixing it now. No one's gonna care.
I know, Jet. I totally agree, 100% agree with you. But like, it's so fucking funny. It's bad. It's so bad. It's funny. It's
See,
like a bad B.
there's a lot of games like that. It's like they're bad, but they're so bad that you just want to play them because they're bad.
Oh god, yeah. Just like God, it's so fucking. I like. I just now fucking keep replaying their fucking flipping out the ring. Fallout 76,
Just
it's just
isn't one of
fucking
those. It's
BS.
just fucking bad. Okay, so yeah, it's bad, and they fucked up even worse.
Yeah,
It was
I
okay. So 76 was bad, but it was playable to an extent. And then they're just like, and then they were making progress, slowly making progress, and like, okay, yeah, they're making progress. They're gonna fix it because what they did was they offloaded 76 to a smaller Bethesda studio, I think in Dallas or something, and it was their first major game that they had ever made. So,
that's some
and I think that's part of the problem. The other
that
part of the problem was that they're at E3, what was it 2018? They're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to release in 6 months." And that produced like extreme crunch pressure on that small studio, small being a relative word here, and it just screwed them. And I think that was the main issue with 76 is it didn't have enough time. It didn't have enough expertise going into it. And then it just became bad.
yeah.
So many bugs, so many glitches. A lot of them
I
still aren't fixed. And then and then higher ups at Bethesda screwed it up even worse by introducing Fallout First, which is that subscription service that you can supposedly get unlimited cash stash, private servers, and everything that we've been asking for since day one. And even that doesn't work. So it's like you've shot yourself in the foot with a mini nuke.
pretty much. I mean,
That's why I don't play it anymore because
it's like a
I'm just done with it. I
it's
put
like
up
Dead
with
by
it for a
Daylight.
while, and now I can't play it anymore.
It's like just like Dead by Daylight. They keep doing patches, but they at least go on their word. We're gonna have dedicated servers. Sure enough, they're working on it. We're gonna add new killers and new survivors. Fucking life is strange.
Life is strange.
And Dead by Daylight. No, Life
What?
is Strange. No, Stranger
I was
Things.
gonna
Sorry.
say, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That
Chloe and
makes no
Max are the new.
sense.
Chloe and Max are the new survivors of the fucking tornadoes. The
Oh
fucking
my
killer.
god.
The new killer is the storm.
Oh
The
my
storm comes
god.
with 3 perks. You're fucked. You're doubly fucking. Holy fuck! Why the fuck are you even trying to survive against this thing?
Right. No, okay, so think about this. If the storm was a killer, you would get like 5 minutes to do anything that you need to do, and at the end of that 5 minutes, the storm just came and destroyed the map. Like everything dies.
I mean, I fuck if I get Dead by Daylight games off camera, off stream, and fucking they last like 5 minutes. Not even that. Like, so I've had one game that lasted a minute because everybody
Did
fucking
it?
went to a generator. It was the funniest shit ever. It was like I don't know 2 nights ago. I was playing it.
Yeah.
Fucking, I get on a generator. I guess everybody brought it. I brought a toolbox, and all the other 3 people brought a toolbox. I guess they brought a brand new part, which if you hit these skill checks at the right moment, it makes the generator go up 25%, and that's all generators too.
Wow.
At the point that fucking I'm working on a gen. I didn't bring new
5%. Anyways,
um
continue.
I'm working on my generator, and like 5 seconds later I hear bing 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 4 generators completed. I was like,
Wow.
and I'm like halfway done.
That's hilarious.
I'm like halfway done. I'm like, okay, I'm almost done. And then all of a sudden I just finished running. It's like, like bam, my goes off. They're at the fucking exit gates already waiting. They have both exit gates open in the fuck.
Wow.
And the killer is just standing there, just like I guess the guy literally just dropped his controller, just backed away. Because he's just like, what
That's
the
great.
fucking voodoo bullshit is this? And I literally messaged the killer like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like, he's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Like I don't want to talk about it.
I don't fucking blame him. Holy fuck, was
It's
it funny though?
hilarious.
I wish I was streaming because this is the funniest shit. I've seen it on YouTube. People do it. They tap every single generator, and 99% of then everybody goes through generator, and then they complete it, and it's just bing, 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 and the killer fucking DCs.
Jeez.
This is the funniest shit. Oh god. All right, now, all right. You know what? I have one more question for Jet. Jet, what are your thoughts on Red Dead Redemption 2? Curious now. I'm just curious. I don't care if you hate it. If you love it, great. If you hate it, it's fine. That's again, I'm not here to judge about opinions. I'm going to defend my opinion. The fuck was that?
I needed a tissue.
Oh, because again, I only see like a 10-second delay.
Yeah.
I guess Jet's typing up like a fucking paragraph. Oh my god, talking about this. Yeah, okay, you don't like rocks again. I'm gonna tell you, Jet. I played Red Dead 2. I put it up there with games like The Last of Us. I played the first like 15 minutes of The Last of Us when I owned a PS4 in my house. It was my mother's fiance's. He wanted it at work, and he got The Last of Us for free. And I played the prologue, the beginning of it, and I put the controller down. I was just like, holy shit. Because it's not like over the top, like this shit, like explosion shit. It's just reality. And what happens? It's just like holy fucking shit. Red Dead 2, that fucking like god, like it gets really into like the story, and you care for Arthur, the main character. You care for this guy. Yeah, sure, he's running with Dutch Vanderlyn. So it's technically Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel to Red Dead Redemption. But like Jet, I would definitely look into Red Dead 2. Even if you haven't played Red Dead 1, I would look into Red Dead 2. It's a really good game. And yes, I did like Grand Theft Auto 5.
I haven't played a Grand Theft Auto.
I definitely will
God.
not. God damn it, Jet.
Because I actually have on Steam, I have GTA. God, I got a collection.
I
think I have
Jet.
up until 4.
Wild West is like. I mean, yeah, it's a Western game, yeah, but like still,
I
I
don't
do
give
not
a
give a.
flying fuck.
All right, no, that's your opinion. I was saying, like, even if you don't want to play the game, like, maybe watch, like, people have done, like, a compilation of, like, just the cutscenes, just so you can watch the cutscenes if you want to. And it's just, like, what happens to Arthur is, like, I literally just, like, God. Because, like, it was relevant. Something was, like, what happens to him is, like, all right, something's going on with this guy. And then when it was finally announced, I was like, holy shit. I was like, I fucking, God. Like I said, I don't judge it based on setting aside story. Story's the main key. It's like a movie. Like good example, Joker. I mean, if last saw that, we loved it.
It was great. Highly
Great
recommend.
movie. Just the story was so good. It's the same thing with like like I think I've said it before. I have a high respect for voice actors. Just all like guys like Troy Baker, Nolan North. God, there's like a huge list. It's just like voice actors, and like you see how hard they work, and it's not easy. They have to convey all this emotion to a character, and they don't even know they know what the character looks like, but they don't have a stage or a set to do it on. They're in a small room, and they have to confine themselves from not like really going all over like a sword. Nope, nope. You gotta stand. You can move your hands, but that's it. If you try and swing and stuff, and it hits the mic, we gotta start over. You know. But yeah. I mean, of course, we already know what Vlas's favorite game is of all time, and that's Mortal Kombat X. Whenever I play as teleporting
Uh,
Jason. You thought I was going to say the one game, but nope. That one game.
fair enough.
No, I actually saw it in my deleted and like ready to installs, and I was just like, how the fuck do I get rid of it completely?
Right.
But nope, can't do that. Can't do it. What can you do? Yeah, we said a lot of shit. We said a lot of fucking. I said a lot of shit.
I mean, Jet said a lot of mine for me.
True. So Jeff just saved Jeff from.
He didn't save me. I would have said it.
Well, no, he saved you from having to do a huge spiel
Yeah,
and really going into it.
fair.
So long story short, just don't buy games from Bethesda made by Bethesda.
Right. Until
Yep.
until new management comes in and totally just is like, hey, we're gonna do things right now. But that's not gonna.
I'm actually I'm more curious now because he's a developer. Jet, what was your thing about Bioshock? What do you like about Bioshock? Do you like Bioshock? Let me tell you something, because that's me and that's the game that that game series is how me and Vlas met. If it wasn't for that game, we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
Right.
What do you think about Bioshock? I want to know now. Now I'm just gonna
I are
I'm just
too.
gonna dude, Bioshock was fucking
Yep.
okay. You fucking motherfucker, Jeto's getting scared. Fucking scared the
Internet,
shit out
come
of me because
on.
is this
What the
dude
hell?
Bioshock was fucking
No, I saw it.
and it scared the fuck out of me.
What is going on with my
Now, Jet, who was the developer for Bioshock Infinite?
irrational
Who was
games?
who was the lead developer?
Ken Levine.
Ken, that was it. Jet, what if Ken Levine
Why
became the new
is my
president of
internet
Bethesda?
spiking?
Just
What the fuck?
I don't know if you heard me, Jet.
I
What if Ken Levine became the new president of Bethesda, like the lead developer? What would you think about Bethesda then? You still gonna hate it?
oh, that's why. Figured out the problem. I would question his life choices and why he would go to such a sinking ship.
Exactly how I fit. Exactly how
Oh
I
my
thought.
god.
I was just curious, to be
I
honest.
mean, I feel sorry for whoever inherits Bethesda. Honestly.
Oh, I was about to say, wasn't Dishonored made by Bethesda? No, Arcane Studios made
Arcane
Bethesda.
Studios made it, Bethesda published it. And that's why I'm saying there's a difference between Bethesda the publisher and Bethesda the developer.
Now, now, Jet, do you have anything wrong with Bethesda the publishers, or is just Bethesda altogether? This is
It's all
becoming
part of the
now.
same thing.
All right,
But
never mind. Never
yeah,
mind
it's
then.
it's all
Never
part of
mind.
the same thing. It's all the same conglomerate. But what I'm
If you're
saying
ready,
is
right.
Bethesda the
All right,
publisher is fine.
right.
Bethesda the developer is a shit show.
Is just a steaming pile of shit it's like a dog turd that sits out in the sun. Which one you want to deal with? The dried up one that's drying up in the heat, or the fucking wet shit that's on the ground? That's underneath.
Ew.
I don't know. That's an angry video game nerd. Joke. This just actually became a Q&A for Jet because now I was just more curious about what he thought about this game. What did you think about this game? What did you think about that game?
Right.
So now we know that if we were to get Jet a Christmas present, keep Bethesda the fuck away from him. Otherwise, he's gonna fucking pull out a 12 gauge and shoot it. It's gonna take it up back like old Yeller.
Yeah, he would hunt you down, bro.
Well, you would blow up the game. Nah, okay. Nah. All right. God, that was damn. I think that'll be about it. I don't. Oh,
Yeah,
you don't do guns. No, he'll just fucking hunt me like Samurai Jack, just silently following
that's
me.
another episode we still need to do.
Yes, that'd be a '90s cartoons.
Like making projectile launchers out of household materials. Of course you do.
Oh god. But yeah, I think that'll be about do it because my fucking
I'd definitely make a catapult capable of throwing it over a forest.
and aiming it directly at Bethesda HQ. Just a flame, like a giant flaming pile of like cow shit.
Oh my
And it's just
god.
fuck you. There you go, Jet.
Wow.
Yep. Jet,
Wow.
I gave you an idea.
Okay, on that note,
Yeah.
with a sticky note on it.
Hey,
Hey, hey Todd, what
what
the
the?
fuck? God damn it.
Written in duty.
Oh my god. Alright, I think it's time
Uh,
we stop before we go down another rabbit hole.
yeah, this was our angry tirade episode. We're gonna go back to lighthearted ones next time, which we need to
This
discuss some
isn't
topics.
Fox Den, we can't do too many of these.
Right. It was just something I brought up because it really got on my nerves about people complaining about that. I'm not saying like Jet with you, Bethesda. That's understandable.
I mean, sure you can, but I don't want to.
But I just kind of want to just. It was like was like a therapy thing for me, to be honest. Just like I wanted to speak
Angry
my
video
mind.
game rants are fun as hell. I mean, yeah, they are, but they don't. It doesn't have to be like all the
Hey,
time.
no, hey, James Rolfe, angry video game nerd. He's made a living out of it.
uh, Not everyone can make a living out of it.
He's made a good living out of it. His videos are funny as shit. Fuck, the game grumps do it. Aaron fucking rants on games half the time. I literally just watched them this morning. But I'll tell you later. I can't do it on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you. But thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you for
Uh,
coming out. Thank you, Jet, for chatting with us.
thank you for the tirade about Bethesda. I'm never gonna look at Bethesda games again. I'm looking like Evil Within that I'm fucking currently playing on mine. On mine, if you're interested, Jet, I'm playing. I'm still continuing the anytime. Yeah, next time we want to do fuck Bethesda episode, you're gonna be our guest.
I'm pretty sure we already did that on Fox Den.
Oh, all right.
But yeah,
If you're
we'll see what
if you're
happens.
if you guys are interested, I think because of the fact that Vlas's work schedule has changed, we'll be doing gameplays together every Tuesday night now.
Yeah,
And
for the foreseeable future
yes,
until they
so
change the schedule
this
again because they suck.
I think Thursday and possibly Friday I will live stream more of the Evil Within. I need to get back on that. That's my let's play for the month of October, and now the month of November I'm going to beat both games. So if you're interested, Jet, you know where to find me on Twitch. It's www.twitch.tv/rockstarspud22. That's all lowercase, one word. Find me on there. Give me a follow. If you want to watch, great. If you're busy, it's fine. You're probably tired reading more about Bethesda. Yep, there you go. Oh yeah, it's saying because the last time I was playing was with Vlas. He didn't live stream with me. We were playing Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, that was when I was having coffee fits and shit. It's not fun.
And join us for some more Dead by Daylight when I play with Vlas. I'm gonna introduce a new version of Bill.
Oh no.
I'm
Is
gonna
it?
introduce. I'm gonna introduce Senile Bill.
Oh
Crazy
god.
Senile. This one is actually, you're gonna like this one. It's actually more funny. And I gotta practice the voice though, because it's not gonna be like, hey, yeah, what bitch. It's not gonna be that anymore. It's gonna be different.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me, you'll like it. It's funny. I've been working on it.
Well, that's gonna be
Okay.
it. Thank y'all for hanging out. I might be live in the morning. I don't know. See what happens. But I'll see y'all later.
See yous.